please be seated? I now call upon Reverend Canon Benjamin Carter to welcome us to the Cathedral.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the chapter of Carlisle Cathedral, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony today. For over 900 years, this cathedral has been a sign and symbol of stability in the changing history of our region. Through wars and invasions, sieges and pandemics, we have continued to offer a place of peace and reflection and daily prayer for our county and region. As you come to graduate today, you might like to reflect on the role of the stability of the University of Cumbria as it has played in the changes and chances of these last few years. After all, how many of you, when you enrolled on your degree course for the University of Cumbria, could have expected that in the duration of your studies you would have seen 4 managers of Carlisle United, 3 prime ministers, 3 national lockdowns and 2 monarchs? It's been quite a ride. Through all of that, I hope, in fact I am sure, that your experience of university life has provided an anchor through these unprecedented years of change. So as you pass from student to graduate today, my hope and prayer for you is that you would continue to look to the university and indeed to this cathedral church as a place of stability and reassurance through whatever the changes and chances you may encounter through the journey of life that you begin today as a graduate of the University of Cumbria. Very, very many congratulations to you all. Thank you very much.
I would like to introduce the colleagues sitting on the top dais today. Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Mennell, Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Health, Environment and Innovation, Professor Brian Webster Henderson, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, Professor Rob Trimble, and Honorary Doctorate Designate, Professor Graham Wren. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to open our degree and award ceremony and deliver the opening address.
Thank you and welcome to the second day of this week's graduation ceremonies. And a big thank you to Benjamin for providing such a warm welcome to our fabulous cathedral here in Carlisle. So, to the formalities. I declare open this degree and award ceremony of the University of Cumbria. Graduands, Canon Warden, Honorary Fellows, Honorary Doctorate Designate, guests, staff, university partners, friends. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. To family and friends, graduation ceremonies are without doubt a significant personal milestone, as well as one of the most enjoyable events in the university calendar. And we're so happy that you've joined here today in the celebrations and, importantly, to reflect on the ways that you have supported your graduate to be. Graduands, today is an extra special day, and it's yours. And it's a day to pause and to reflect. This ceremony not only marks the culmination of your tremendous hard work and commitment in achieving your award, it demonstrates your resilience, your tenacity. No doubt, it's been challenging for you and remains challenging for many. No doubt you've had your wobbles and periods of self-doubt. No doubt at times you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. And this isn't surprising, and we've just heard from Benjamin. It's been a time in our history and our lives where so much of what's going on around us and impacting us as individuals and professionals and the people and planet we care about, we can't control or influence. And all coinciding with a period in your life where you're striving to gain new qualifications and to make your mark on our world. Hence, it is a time to really focus on what we can control and influence. And you've done this despite all you've encountered, and in the context of the learning environment and professional environment you've been placed in. You've succeeded, and how you've achieved your success and what you've gained as a result is as significant as the award we celebrate with you today. With a self-belief and confidence at your core to face the inevitable new challenges and opportunities that your and our futures will bring. And as graduates, I encourage you to never forget that you and what you do matters. Whatever your background, journey to date, accent, beliefs, orientations or passions, you bring you to a situation, a role, a crisis, a person in need. You provide compassion, knowledge, insights, new, different perspectives, ideas and reflections. You add value to our local and global economies and communities, particularly working across our public sectors. You shape, change, save, support, enhance lives as nurses, radiographers, social workers, sports practitioners, to name just a few. You are the epitome of why we were established and the mission that drives us. We do this from here in Carlisle, in Ambleside, Lancaster and London, with over 14,000 students, 1,300 staff, and students studying in over 100 countries across the globe. This year, this community has provided so many examples of how we fulfil our mission. The 46% of our students studying off-campus, upskilling and reskilling in the workplace. National workforce development contracts with BAE, BBC, Sellafield, Rolls-Royce, the Forestry Commission, DEFRA, Defence Medical Services and the NHS. Nearly 2,000 degree apprentices, over 1,000 paramedic students. And in the Institute of Health, we're particularly proud of our graduates today as they've successfully achieved their awards despite the impact of COVID and everything else, of course, that followed. Our sport programme continues to be at the heart of our communities, working in partnership with a range of clubs and organisations to promote active lifestyles, mental well-being and to enhance the performance and success of local athletes. Students have supported several key school games events locally, helping to mentor key Stage 2 pupils to become mental health champions. And students and staff have been involved in supporting key partner clubs with performance testing across our programmes. In fact, Leon Mangan, a second-year BA Sports Coaching and Physical Education student, worked as a performance analyst intern with Carlisle Football Club, assisting the club's lead analysts throughout the season and making a significant contribution to the first team's performance. And I don't know about anybody else, I was at Wembley and they were blooming fantastic, so all credit to one of our students there. And our sports rehabilitation students have provided sports massage and injury treatments in our staff and public sport injury clinics and supported many events, providing athletes with support and pre- and post-event massage and treatments, including the Brathay 10 in 10 marathon series. This year, across the wider university, marks the establishment of our new Institute of Engineering, Computing and Advanced Manufacturing. A development in Barrow, which is a location of national importance with world-leading strengths in advanced manufacturing, subsea and renewable energy. Here in Carlisle, we continue to work with our partners, Cumberland Council, Cumbria Local Enterprise Partnership and the Borderlands Inclusive Growth Deal to drive forward our plans to develop the new £78 million Citadel campus here in Carlisle. And whilst this helps us greatly as a university to expand our visibility, our access, our offer, it does so much more than this. It brings increased investment, footfall, jobs, place attractiveness and vibrance to Carlisle, and complementing other investment projects such as the station development, Southern Gateway and St Cuthbert's Garden Village. And working with other partners and universities, we are looking to expand our impact even further. And this includes the establishment of the Cumbria School of Medicine in partnership with Imperial College London, which will open here in Carlisle in 2025. As Vice-Chancellor, I talk, quite rightly, about the role of our university and why we were established. Now more than ever, we need a university in Cumbria and for our region and for our sectors and services. But our university isn't buildings, it's people. It's our colleagues here today and behind the scenes. It's our students, it's our partners, it's our supporters. Very, very importantly, it's you, our graduates. Whatever category of student that you fall into, young, mature, on campus, off campus, living at home, studying away, learning through working, learning whilst working, full-time, part-time, online, flexible, from our county, our capital, or indeed the other side of the world. Remember, you are incredible. We need you. And you're a graduate now. You have standing with your peers, in your workplace, in your communities, and you are part of an amazing class of 2023. Remain confident and ambitious about yourself and your potential, and stay resilient. And remember, while some may measure success by job title, salary, or status, many more of us know or learn that fulfillment is much more important than success. Our happiness, health, well-being, what we do for others, the value this has, what they go on to achieve, they're the real wins to pursue. So be and look after your whole life self. See work as one part of embracing life, giving and doing your best. Cherish, if you're able, your family, your friends and new experiences. Recognise and acknowledge how they've helped you and supported you. Take care of your mental as well as physical health. Take stock every now and again to reflect on your development and your progress. And when you walk across to receive your award today, make the absolute most of your moment, reminding yourself how fabulous you already are, the many exciting times and experiences to come, and that we are all here because of and for you. Well done again, and thanks to you all. Thank you.
I now call upon the University Orator, Professor Rob Trimble, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, to give the Honorary Doctorate oration.
Vice-Chancellor, academic colleagues, honourable guests, graduate, family and friends, graduates. It is the custom of the university to elect to its community persons of merit, whom the university wishes to welcome into an association, and in so doing to also confer an honorary doctorate. Vice-Chancellor, I wish to present Professor Graham Wren for the award of an honorary doctorate of the University of Cumbria. Born in Workington in 1959, Graham grew up and was schooled in Cockermouth. His family originated from Cumbria, having farmed and worked in Keswick, Carlisle and West Cumbria for many generations. Graham became an apprentice in 1976 at the Workington Steelworks. He attended Workington and Whitehaven Technical Colleges at night school and gained entry to Newcastle University to study mechanical engineering, graduating in 1985. He then worked as a project manager for the UK Atomic Energy Authority at Sellafield and across the UK. Graham was the director of the Forensic Science Laboratories and the RAF Aviation Toxicology Service and was a senior civil servant before joining the private sector. From 1994 and over the following 2 decades, he worked in and ran major companies such as GSE Systems in Europe and was also involved in regeneration projects such as Gen2, Energis and the West Lakes Science Park in Cumbria. He has been a director on more than 30 company and research centre boards and represented the UK government to the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development and the Nuclear Energy Agency. He has given evidence to UK parliamentary select committees and has sat on numerous government and industry committees. Graham is now Senior Executive and Special Advisor to the Principal at the University of Strathclyde. Since 2008, he has overseen several ambitious projects to drive engagement with industry. These have included the Technology and Innovation Centre, the Centre for Continuous Manufacturing and Crystallisation, the Power Networks Demonstration Centre, and most recently, the National Manufacturing Institute in Scotland. The combination and impact of these research centres has raised more than £1.3 billion for industrial research in the UK. Professor Wren is a Fellow of the Institute of Engineering Technology, a Fellow of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers, and a Fellow of the Institute of Directors. He is a Chartered Engineer and a Chartered Director. Graham has received many awards and professional recognition throughout his career. In 2018, he was made a Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering, the UK's National Academy, and in 2021, a Fellow of the Royal Society of Edinburgh, Scotland's National Academy of Letters and Sciences. He was also awarded the John Williams Medal by the University of Newcastle and the Strathclyde Medal from the University of Strathclyde. In 2019, Professor Wren was awarded an OBE in the Queen's Birthday Honours List in recognition of his services to education, science and engineering. Graham has raised funds for numerous charities over the years. He has completed the Three Peaks Challenge several times and has cycled around Cumbria and the coast to coast. Graham has supported cadets and was a Duke of Edinburgh supervisor for gold and silver expeditions for 15 years. This team was awarded the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. Graham has been happily married to Fiona, who we met at school in Cockermouth for over 40 years. They have 2 children, Alex and Peter, who are both engineers. Graham is a proud Cumbrian, unreservedly committed to higher education and industry engagement, and is a truly inspirational leader and ambassador for science and engineering. It is therefore immensely important that we should honour a proud individual who offers such a range of experience and expertise and has achievements of such notable distinction. Vice-Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that on behalf of the University Board, I present Professor Graham Wren as most worthy of being the recipient of an honorary doctorate from the University of Cumbria.
Professor Wren, you have been justly nominated for the role of Honorary Doctorate of this university, and by placing this cap, I'm pleased to confer on you that most well-deserved honour on behalf of the University of Cumbria. I would now like to invite Professor Wren, Honorary Doctorate, to present to you. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, university staff, graduates and distinguished guests, I am humbled and delighted in equal measures to accept this degree from the University of Cumbria and to share my experiences with the many gifted individuals here today in this incredible setting. Frankly, I really can't believe I am standing here. I'm just waiting for someone to poke me and say, there's another Graham Wren over there, we've made a mistake. So if you see someone, please grab them. I am a very proud Cumbrian, as has been said before. And for you young graduates, in the last century, in fact 45 years ago when I left school, I never dreamt in my wildest dreams I'd be standing here today. In this wonderful gown. Opportunities for Cumbrians were different then. I was the first person in my family to undertake education past 16, which I did via, as was said before, working in technical college. When I was 16, there were no options for youngsters in Cumbria to go to university without leaving the county. That was a scary prospect for people with no understanding of universities, no family experience of universities, and of course, no money. I was very lucky. I had the support of an employer and of course a very supportive partner, Fiona, and my family. Attending university at Newcastle in my case was transformational for me, as today will be for you. A recent UK government report, The Value of Degrees, shows that a degree increases lifetime wealth by an average of 28% for men and 53% for women, if anyone is in any doubt. Unfortunately, of course, not everyone has the same wonderful wife, family and company support that I had, nor can they all leave their homes and go away to university, or indeed afford it. Youngsters in Cumbria were essentially denied these benefits prior to the pioneering work of your Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Manel, and her predecessors in creating this great university. Furthermore, the Cumbrian University of Cumbria, with its geographically distinctive and distributed campus model, has made a university education, a real and accessible opportunity for all Cumbrians wherever they live in the county. When I accepted this honour of this degree, I was asked for my hat and chest size for robe fitting. I'm sure they'd realised that both my head would swell and my chest would swell today, and so it has. You have all worked very hard over many years to achieve your degrees. The award of an accredited degree from a UK university such as Cumbria is a prestigious and prized accolade across the world. May I personally congratulate you all, and I hope your chest and head size have grown too today. I was asked if I might offer you some advice as you graduate today, and in doing this I thought about my long career and some of the things I've learned. So firstly, from someone who is even older than me, if you can believe that, Yoda from Star Wars. So Yoda from Star Wars in The Last Jedi said, "The greatest teacher failure is." In my words, keep trying, you will make mistakes, but you will learn from those as you go forward. Secondly, from Albert Einstein, who said, "Insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." In my words, keep mixing it up and try new things. Explore and don't get in a rut. And finally, from my favourite life coach, Kermit the Frog. Kermit famously said, "Life is like a movie, write your own ending." Meaning you are in control of your life as you leave here today. Drive it in the direction you want. I wish each and every one of you success in your future careers, and I hope you have the good fortune to have the support of wonderful friends, family and colleagues as I have. Wherever your new degrees take you, and your new careers around the world, Cumbria will never leave your hearts, and neither will the great opportunity that the university has given you today. Over my life, it's been my pleasure to give a little back to Cumbria, and I very much look forward to working as a new graduate with Julie and the team to do what I can. I would urge you to do the same. With these thoughts in mind, Vice-Chancellor, I would like to humbly accept this honorary doctorate that you've so kindly thought to bestow upon me. Thank you.
I now call upon the Head of Student Recruitment and Portfolio Development for the Institute of Health, Michelle Garner, to present the graduates for their degrees and awards.
Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in confirming that the graduates here presented have satisfied the requirements for the degrees and awards of the University of Cumbria. I now call upon PhD Supervisor Helen Wilby to present the cap for the award of Doctor of Philosophy Nursing to Alison Ruth Buckley. For the award of Master of Science Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging, Siobhan Evelyn Sheridan. For the award of Master of Science Medical Imaging, Ultrasound, Adam Edward Cameron. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging Lancaster, Megan Kathleen Henry. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Social Work, Nicola Corbishley. Shannon Grace Cummings. Melanie Jane Fisher. Rachel Gill. Abby Higgins. Tyler Jane Little. Emily Beth McRae. Jessica Ann McQueen. The recipient of the Institute of Health Undergraduate Prize for Excellence in Placement, Amy Milburn. Ashley Louise Pearson. Angela Purvis. Julie Dawn Maria Rothwell. Lucy Wanup. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Sport Coaching and Physical Education, Elliot Bywater. Faye Edwards. Thomas Howis. Michael Andrew Jones. Emily King. Charlie O'Hare. Kelsey Pearson. Carl Rigby. The recipient of the Institute of Health Undergraduate Sport Prize for Academic Achievement, Sport Prize for the Best Undergraduate Dissertation, and Undergraduate Sport Prize for the Most Inspiring Student, Nicholas James Watt. The award of Bachelor of Science, Diagnostic Radiography, Carlisle, Emma Jane Bradbury. Catherine Brotherton. Joshua Crooks. Hannah Zophia Jordan. Isabel Leach. Amy Longstaff. Lucy McCrone. Jamie McHard. Lauren Mitchison. Zach Morrow. Ellie Rose Ormerod. Kelsey Mary Louise Russell. The recipient of the Institute of Health Colin Gibson Prize for Radiographic Anatomy, Andrea Taylor. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Diagnostic Radiography, Distance Learning, Maria Teresa Byers. Stephen Lomax. Rachel Wendy Olson. Laura Rudland. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Diagnostic Radiography, Lancaster, Dolapo Ajibola. Uswa Ali. Hannah Bales. Georgie Butterworth. Lisa Cannon. Rose Darville. Georgia May Davey. Samantha Green. Verity Eyre. Mahima Firdu. Imogen Hill. Carly Jane Hudson. Sidra Ilyas. Jack Jones. The recipient of the Institute of Health Undergraduate Medical Imaging Prize for Professional and Academic Development and the Challen Prize for Ethics in Radiology, Catherine Sarah Jones. Hina Khan. Saba Khan. Jane Martin. Sophia Masood. Emma McGowan. Arvin Ian Pangilinan Mena. Megan Millington. Ellie Nicholson. Waleed Osman. Amir Patel. Hannah Jazz Perry. Harry Porter. Gemma Purdy. Rachel Robinson. Emma Jane Sedgwick. Lewis Riley Slater. Fozia Taylor. Samia Begum Tasnim. Karis Verko. Alice Walton. Maria Zamir. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Science, Nuclear Medicine, Emily Bevis. Mukarami Durrani. Harry Everett. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Science, Radiation Physics, Jonathan Donnelly. Cynthia Omone Ojaburu. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Science, Radiotherapy, Physics, Landry Bollet. Laura Green Jessup. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Sport Rehabilitation, Michael Wayne Cooper. Jane Victoria Day. Jane Dunn. Lucia Ann Hibbert. Jack Ellis Lloyd. Tammy McWhirter. Emily Josephine Story. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Sport and Exercise Therapy, Chloe Ainsworth. Olivia Frances Haygarth. Claire Murdoch McVean. Alexander James Ryder. Katharina Anna Schmalzel. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Sport and Exercise Therapy, Joshua Michael Muir. For the award of Foundation Degree, Nursing Associate, Carlisle, Abby Baldwin. Vicky Benson. Tamara Davenport. Casey Maria Dawson. Shannon Kelly. Sarah McCartney. Paula Rowland. Gracie Stewart. For the award of Foundation Degree Nursing Associate Lancaster, Robert Burks. Rebecca J. McGough. Louise Caroline Wintrick. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all graduands.
I now call upon Paula Nwachukwu from the Students' Union to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the students.
Hello, and thank you for having me here today. It is an honor to be here. My name is Paula, and I am the Welfare Officer at the University of Cumbria Students' Union. As an elected representative of the students at this university, it is my pleasure to be here and say congratulations to each of you. You may have started this journey at different points. Some would have come straight from college at 18, others would have decided to make a career change, and some of you will be long-distance learners and students at partner institutions. No matter how you started your journey, you have all made it here to the same point today. A day to celebrate yourself, your hard work, and your achievements. The journey you have been on was not a solo one, so on behalf of all students, we'd like to recognize those who have helped us along the way. We say thank you to our lecturers, academic staff, mentors, and teachers for giving us the knowledge, understanding, support, and time. We extend our gratitude to the support staff, people in the offices, those who ran workshops, kept us safe during late-night study, looked after us in the library, and fed us in the canteens. For many of you here today, university was also the start of a new life, of living home or a career you have known for years, leaving the safety of routine and venturing into the unknown. A great number of you will have moved to your university cities and towns for the first time, and the local communities have welcomed you and made you feel as though you had a home away from home. For that, we say thank you. Those same communities have welcomed you into their hospitals, schools, practices, and care facilities, so you could gain the experience that will help you in years to come. For that, we say thank you. Family and friends, the support networks that have been there from the start, and sit here today to watch you walk across the stage, we thank you too. We thank you for being on the other end of the phone, for driving for hours sometimes to come and see us, for just being that quiet, confident voice saying, you can do this, and we did. Finally, the people beside you. No one else will quite understand everything you have been through to be here today. The highs and lows of the past few years, you went through them all together and came out the other side, so thank you. Today is a day to stop, take a breath, take it all in and realize how far you have come, what it took to get here, and what you have each achieved. Enjoy today, as tomorrow it is time to take the next step on your journey. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon you to confer the degrees and awards presented today.
Thank you. Thanks to you, Paula. Up until 2 weeks ago, Paula was a student at the University of Cumbria, not quite ready to graduate yet. It's the second set of ceremonies for Paula's institute. And you're in your new role and you're week 2. That's quite something, isn't it? To come into a new role and to represent our students in this way and so well, with an audience of many hundreds of people. Paula, you're absolutely super. Thank you. Graham, thank you. It's a real honour and a privilege to recognise you and your achievements, and in doing so, reinforcing the benefits and value of higher education and how you've benefited and through your university qualification and skills and so on, have made a substantial, significant strategic impact to our region, our nation, and across a number of our sectors. And we're so pleased to have you as a Cumbrian through and through, and your family here today. And we really do look forward to working with you in the future. So thank you, Graham. I also wanted to thank each and every one of you. You'll have your own stories, experiences and so on in terms of how you've supported your graduate to be. But you haven't just, although would be absolutely right to do, you haven't just focused on your sister, your brother, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father. You've made sure that each and every one of our graduates have had their moment in the spotlight. So thank you, because it's so important that we do that. Some of you will have seen and have in front of you the brochure in terms of the graduation ceremony. You'll notice there that we don't state the award that each of our students have achieved. There's a particular reason for that, and that's the timing of when we have our assessment boards and then the time it takes to print the brochure and then to have the ceremonies. So we don't include the award titles in the brochure. But what I can say, and in a time, whether we're talking about the higher education sector, whether we're talking about the NHS, whether we're talking about transport, whether we're talking about teachers, doctors and so on, of significant industrial, in some areas, unrest and so on, I feel really proud as the university's Vice-Chancellor of all of our staff, because they've put indifferences and disagreements to one side, and they've made sure that our graduates can graduate and with the awards they so deservingly are receiving today. So thanks to you all, whether academic staff, support staff or professional services staff working really hard to make sure that this is the case. And then finally, and quite rightly, back to you, our graduates. I've been involved in higher education for 30 years now. Most of you have been on programmes, some of you 1-2 years, most 3, some 4 years, in terms of getting to this point today. I cannot think of a time where there's so much that's been thrown at students. I think we naively thought that it couldn't get any worse than COVID and so on. But hey-ho, that was just the start, wasn't it? And you've had to deal with that. And you've had to deal with it as a student, in your area of practice, and also in terms of in your family and community and so on. And despite all of that, you've done what you've done today. And the jobs that you have, and we've heard, haven't we, in terms of nurse associates, medical imaging practitioners, social workers, and so on. The job you do for us in our community is absolutely incredible. You support us when we're feeling at our most uneasy, vulnerable, and so on. You help us. You help our family and friends. So, despite the fact that it's been so tough, absolutely clear that you have the confidence, the resilience, the tenacity and the self-belief to go on and make even more impact on our world and for others. So on that note, graduates, could I ask you to please stand? By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer on these members of the University of Cumbria the degrees and awards for which they've been presented. Huge congratulations to you all from across our University of Cumbria community and from everybody here today in our cathedral. Well done.
I declare closed this degree and award ceremony. Please stand if you're able as the academic and graduate processions exit.